Does your son or daughter know what they want to do when they leave high school? What's next? Our Beyond the Horizon instructors want to help them define their God purpose and passion that's deep within them.
My experience with Beyond the Horizon was not like any other class I'd ever taken.
It was life-changing. It was just a class that really challenged me to look at myself and examine myself before I pointed the finger at other people.
I walked out knowing I have to get a job, I need to go to school, I need to start my career. I felt ready and confident to do those things, and it was because of Beyond the Horizon.
What you're doing is that you're showing these kids, hey, God has given you certain talents, God has given you certain gifts, God has got a plan for you. Now let's look at these gifts, your interests, your skills, and see where that plan might be.
The class helped him know what real life was going to be about.
Just me realizing that I need to be more of a man and put off the childish ways.
It forced me to sit down and really look at my life and where God had wanted me to go, because I had no idea previous to that.
I definitely know what God wants me to do.
I learned so much and became so much more of a confident person. I would never trade that.
This isn't just a class. This is about stepping out of school and being serious about our spiritual lives, our individual lives, our lives with our parents, our friends.
That class was one of the most helpful things in figuring out exactly to a T what my passions are and what the Lord wants me to do.
They go beyond academics. They go into actual, practical, real-life lessons. And what do we do when we actually graduate?
It was eye-opening, it was challenging, it was serious.
This class was definitely a life-changing class. It brought things into perspective, and it just really showed me that I could do anything with God and that He wanted what was best for me.
The Beyond the Horizon instructors were amazing. They treated us as adults. They actually wanted to get to know me.
I met with instructors outside of the class several times. That personal experience for our family was so important.
Through that class, we started talking about things that I don't think she would have ever talked to me about.
If you would have told me about 8 months ago that I'd be doing this class and that I'd have to really open up to people I don't know very well, I would have just laughed in your face and I would have told you there's no way.
We could say to Caleb, you know, you've transitioned now from being our little boy to being a man.
Having my parents kind of like give me their blessing and acknowledge me as a young man, that was really special for me, because before that I was just a scared little boy.
He gave him his life is what he did. He gave him his life back and gave us our life back as a family.
I would say that Beyond the Horizon is the most important class you could possibly offer to your students. Beyond the classroom, beyond academics, it shows them their purpose, and to give these teenagers an opportunity to discover that at such an early age, there's nothing more important.